I'm joined today by Dr. Lisa Rosenberg, the medical director at Southwest Medical Hospice Care. Great to sit down and chat with you today about hospice.
Thank you for having me visit today.
Yeah. I want to talk about your care plan you offer here at Southwest Medical. And just first to clarify, when we're talking about hospice, we're talking about in-home for the most part.
We are. So hospices started out as a place that people would go, and now the vast majority of patients, like almost 100%, are at home. There are different levels of care in hospice, but the whole point of hospice is to have a patient go home and be with their loved ones, be in the place that they're most comfortable. And we bring all the services, we bring the professionals to them, the equipment, the medications. We do arrange for interventions when they're appropriate that are comfort focused. So sometimes we do things that are unexpected when we think about, just comfort care, but if it takes something special to make a patient like palliative radiation, we do that for our patients if it's a cancer patient. We really try to individualize the plan and make it what that patient and their family need.
Oh, that is a beautiful thing. It does sound very personalized. I think the opportunity to be in your own home when you're at that stage of end of life is just so appealing to so many patients and family members as well. Yes. Visiting people in a hospital, I visited my father in the hospital when he had leukemia, and visiting people in the hospital is one kind of experience. When you're able to bring that kind of care into a home, it's something different. When you say the team, tell me about all the people that make up your team.
We actually have a pretty large team. So every patient has a physician or nurse practitioner that cares for them. And actually, the patient has the opportunity to choose for their provider to continue to be the primary care provider, or it can be the hospice doctor. It's up to the patient. We provide social work services for final arrangement planning, address social issues. We have a chaplain that visits patients at home and tries to address any unmet spiritual needs so people can pass with that resolved as well. We have nurses that visit the patients. Our nurses are available 24/7, so our nurses are not on call at night. They're working all night. So my first hospice experience was as a volunteer when I was a medical student.
Really?
And I love to share that because it really gave me a totally different view than I have right now. So our volunteers go into patients' homes. They might make a meal. They might help clean. Sometimes they just provide companionship for someone who lives alone. And it really is doing something wonderful for someone who you might never see them again, and they're not going to be able to pay you back. It is simply, I'm here to frankly, for a one-way transaction. I'm going to do whatever you need. Our volunteer team is amazing. It is thriving and growing. Am I allowed to put in a plug to say we are still looking? We have a great team, but we're always looking for new volunteers.
I think so. You know what? Our audience is so compassionate. We hear from people all the time. I'm so glad I saw that because I was looking for something to do.